allergens!
Hey everybody, welcome to Allergies Bites!
But tastes good!
Gluten free, but except for today, Nightshade free.
Is it dairy free?
Yeah.
Egg free?
Yeah.
So it covers everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, what is really cool about this is for the person without the nightshade allergy,
Yeah.
it's going to be called cabbage rice soup.
Cabbage rice soup?
But for the person with the allergy,
Yeah.
it's going to be called cabbage roll soup. And it's a low carb because we're not using real rice.
So, what is a nightshade anyway?
Nightshade is anything like potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, that type of a thing.
Things that are extra dark? Because it's night and it's in shade?
There you go. The thing with the nightshades is it bothers, I know it bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, like peppers, if I eat peppers or tomatoes or stuff like that, my pain level goes from here to here. And it's almost like overnight. So this recipe doesn't have any of those in it. And it's a low carb.
Okay.
So come on in, check it out. It's awesome.
My mind is just stuck on Batman being a nightshade.
Batman's a nightshade. Okay.
Well, he's in the shadows at night.
There you go. So first we have our cabbage. I'm going to show you, all I do is peel off, I think it's like the first 4 leaves to clean it.
So you're...
Or if you see stuff like that, then you take that off.
So you're just peeling the scalp?
Scalping them. That's a different way of looking at it. There we go. And we're not going to use this whole head. We're only going to be using 12 ounces of it.
Okay.
So you can save the
So
rest, and you can make, like you can make a cabbage, like bake or something like that, or a coleslaw.
So it's just a close shave then, eh?
You're so funny. Okay, this part you don't want to put in your soup. This is the really hardcore.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be using
spinal column.
So we'll just cut a piece, and this
scalped them.
So this piece, the way that I do this is I just cut it, and then I just cut it into small pieces. We've got 5 cups of bone broth or meat broth in our pot. And
Which one?
well, it can be one or the other. It doesn't really
okay.
matter. Okay.
I thought you weren't sure.
No. No, this one is actually probably 3 cups of meat broth and 2 cups of bone broth. Just the way it turned out. We've got it turned on medium heat. We're going to add 3.5 ounces of onion, just cut up.
Okay.
5.5 ounces of ground beef. I've already fried it up. 3 ounces of beef bacon. This I baked in the oven.
Yeah.
And then chopped it up for in here. You can fry it in the frying pan or however you want to do it.
Mix it up.
Mix it up. We're going to put in our 12 ounces of cabbage.
Sounds good.
And we're going to let this start to cook. Okay, so one thing I wanted to show you is I've got like the 5 cups in here. I also have a spare cup sitting on this side. So if you want to make it a little bit thinner with more juice, you can do that. You can do that anytime with a soup anyways.
Okay.
We've got 1 tablespoon of parsley and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Once it heats up, you want to try it anyways to see if you need more salt or if you'd like to add some pepper, that type of thing.
Okay.
And it would be like white pepper would be a better thing than the black pepper. So now, what is cabbage rolls without rice, right? So we need rice.
Okay.
This is going to cook, and this is the rice we're going to use.
Miracle rice?
Miracle rice. Now this came out that I know of way back when I started keto. And I was eating miracle noodles, and I loved them. Some people didn't like it because of the smell. I don't find they really smell. Like, it can a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
But if you rinse it enough, I don't find that there really is a smell to it. And these are a low-carb, gluten-free type of rice, and it'll pass off as a real rice in your
So it's a,
recipe.
I can't believe it's not rice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. So if you're doing counting your carbs, this has for one package, but don't forget we're putting like 1 cup into our soup, so that's really going to be brought down. But for 1 cup, it's got 9 grams of carb and it's got 5 grams of fiber. So that's 4 net carbs.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is open this guy up and dump it into a sieve, and then we're going to rinse it. So there's 227 grams in that package.
Okay.
You want about a cup, which is fine, then just dump it in. You sit there, you rinse it for a minute.
Okay.
So about a minute you're rinsing it. Now you want this to sit and you want this to cook. So you want it to cook until all of your cabbage is soft and tender. So it's been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes, around 8, something like that. The cabbage is soft, and you can see how thick this is. Now if you like your soup this thick, this is great.
Okay.
But if you want more broth, we're going to add 1 more cup of broth.
If you want your pot to run faster?
What?
Well, if you want your soup to run faster.
Run faster?
Well, make it runnier. Runner.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna run longer.
Okay. Okay, so now we've got 6 cups in. You can see how much just 1 cup makes a huge difference. It's not so thick. So the soup is done. So grab yourself a bowl and enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!